Hey there! In the spirit of March being Fire Prevention Month in the Philippines, we're diving into an exciting unboxing, review, installation, and test of the Daytech Professional Smoke Sensor Model SM06TA, a standalone smoke detector that could be a real lifesaver for your home. It's available online for 589 pesos per unit, but I went for the 5-unit set at 2,839 pesos, saving me 21 pesos per unit. Plus, with Lazada vouchers and promo discounts, I scored all 5 for just 2,439 pesos, making it only 488 pesos per unit. Was it worth the deal? Let's find out. Alright, let's check out what's inside the box. First up, we've got a couple of expansion plugs and self-tapping screws, handy for mounting. Of course, there's also the user manual, but don't worry, I'll guide you through everything step by step. It's actually well written, though there are a few typos here and there. Next, we have a circular double-sided tape, which looks like it's the same size as the detector's base, perfect for an easy install. And here's the star of the show, the smoke detector itself. It measures 80 millimeters in diameter and 51 millimeters in height, roughly the size of a small apple, compact yet solid. Even though it's made entirely of plastic, it has a premium feel to it. Now, let's check out this test button. Pressing it triggers a loud intermittent beeping. In the manual's technical parameters, it's stated that the alarm is 80 decibels loud that can be heard within a 3-meter radius. 80 decibels is about as loud as a busy street with heavy traffic, or an alarm clock buzzing next to your bed. It's noticeable and attention-grabbing, but not painfully loud. Also, we can see a red light flashing around the inner seams every few seconds. As far as the test button goes, looks like it's working as expected. But obviously, we're not yet at the real-world test, which we will conduct later. Did you know that where you install your smoke detector can make all the difference in an emergency? So let's make sure you're placing yours in the best spot to keep your home and family safe. Here's the deal. Smoke rises. That means the ideal spot for your smoke detector is on the ceiling, where it can detect smoke as quickly as possible. But don't just slap it anywhere. Follow these key placement rules. Option 1. Center of the ceiling. This ensures smoke reaches it from all directions. Option 2. At least 4 inches away from walls and corners. These spots can trap air pockets, slowing smoke detection. Option 3. Away from air vents, fans, or AC ducts. Strong airflow might push smoke away from the detector. If ceiling insulation isn't an option, no worries. Mount it on a wall 4 to 12 inches below the ceiling for solid coverage. Safety starts with the right setup. Double check your smoke detector placement today. It could save lives. If you already have smoke detectors installed, where are they placed? Comment down below. Okay, when it comes to installation, we have 2 mounting options. The first one is with double-sided tape. It's quick and easy. All you need to do is peel off one side of the circular tape and slap it onto the base mount. Then, peel off the other side and stick the entire assembly onto the ceiling. But here's the catch. Over time, heat and other factors might weaken the adhesion. In fact, from my experience, double-sided tape will always fail. Also, the ceiling should be really smooth to get good adhesion in the first place. The second option is with mounting screws. It's more secure and long-lasting, which is my personal preference. To separate the two halves, twist the mounting base counterclockwise. The mounting base has 2 holes for the tapping screws, which secure it to the ceiling. Okay, so here's the mounting base already fastened by the 2 tapping screws. Notice that I made sure that the screws aligned and were driven into the ceiling studs for extra strength. Once the base is firmly attached, align the sensor body and push it in. It only fits one way, so you may need to rotate it a bit until it clicks into place. Then, twist it clockwise to lock it. And that's it! To check if it's working, press the test button. For maintenance, it's best to test the sensor once a month. Also, if there are frequent false alarms, it means there's too much dust in the sensor. Simply detach the sensor and clean it with a vacuum cleaner or a damp cloth. Pressing the test button is one thing, but can the smoke detector actually sense real smoke? That's the real test, isn't it? Of course, setting a fire indoors just to find out would be downright reckless. So I got creative. I used a vape device instead. Let's see what happens. I'm seriously impressed by how fast and accurate this smoke detector is. But here's something important. Ceiling height matters when installing one. For this model, anything over 6 meters just won't cut it. So, if your ceiling is as high as a grand cathedral, don't expect it to work effectively. Right now, I'm up on a ladder to get closer to the ceiling. Earlier, I tested it while vaping from the floor, about a meter lower, and guess what? The alarm didn't go off. That's actually a good thing because it helps prevent false alarms. By the way, this detector runs on a 3-volt CR17335 lithium battery with an impressive 10-year lifespan, which means no frequent battery changes. It's built to operate in temperatures ranging from negative 10 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius, making it pretty reliable for most homes. Although I can't think of practical tests to validate any of that. What is beginning to sound practical is for a device that costs less than one family meal. It has the potential to save our lives and protect everything we own. For just 488 pesos, here's what we get. Life-saving early warning. It detects smoke fast and alerts us before a fire spreads. That extra time, it could mean the difference between escaping safely or not. Property protection. Early detection means faster action, less fire damage, and fewer losses. A small fire can turn into disaster in minutes. This helps stop that. Faster emergency response. The sooner we know, the sooner we can call for help. Super cost-effective. Way cheaper than fire repairs or replacing everything we could lose. 24/7 monitoring. It's always on, even while we're sleeping. Low maintenance and long-lasting. It's battery-powered and requires minimal upkeep. And it can last up to 10 years, it says, before needing replacement. Now, some fancier models can connect to smart home systems and even alert you remotely. But those range from 1,000 pesos to 15,000 pesos per unit. Do I need all those extra features? Not really. What I do need is peace of mind, knowing that my family is safe at home. Because here's the hard truth. Most fires happen when people are home, using appliances, cooking, or just going about their daily lives. In the Philippines, from January to March 2024 alone, here's what caused the most fires. Top 3, electrical issues like faulty wiring or overloaded circuits. Hundreds of fires including 144 from electrical arcing alone. Top 2, unattended cooking, gas stoves or firewood. 155 fires. And top 1, smoking materials like discarded cigarettes. 190 fire incidents. In all these cases, someone was home, using something or doing something that led to the fire. That's why having an early warning system is so important. Alright, before I forget, I need to tell you that this unit has different states to let you know what's up. So far, you've seen 2. First, there's the self-test state, where if you press and hold the test button, the unit flashes a red light rapidly and beeps 3 times every 1.5 seconds. Then, there's the alarm state, which looks and sounds exactly like the self-test state. The only difference? This one is not triggered by you pressing the test button. It's because actual smoke is in the air. Basically, this is the unit yelling, "Help! Fire!" Once the smoke clears, it cools down and gives you a reassuring green flash 3 times per minute. If there's no smoke detected after 24 hours, it goes back to its normal state. Now, my favorite, normal state. No emergencies, no drama, just your trusty device quietly standing guard. In this state, it flashes a red light every 340 seconds, just to let you know it's alive and well. So, if you see it blink, don't freak out. Lastly, we have the fault state. If you hear a beep every 45 seconds with a red flash, it's basically saying, "I'm running low, change my battery before I start getting really annoying." The manual also mentions a silent state, supposedly to hush that relentless beeping after a false alarm or once you've heroically tackled a real emergency. It claims that pressing the test button during the alarm state will do the trick. But guess what? It doesn't work. I know this because I've tried multiple times. The only way to truly silence the screaming banshee? Manually force it back to normal. Just take it off the base mount for a moment. Doing so makes this little thingy spring out, effectively resetting its brain. Pop the sensor back in. do a quick test, and boom, peace is restored. And there you have it, the Daytech Standalone Smoke Detector, model SM06TA. Simple to install, easy to use, and a crucial safeguard for your home. At just 488 pesos, it's a budget-friendly choice that delivers peace of mind. That's why I didn't stop at one. I got 5, covering every key area in our home. Because let's be real, a single detector won't help if the fire starts in another room. Safety isn't optional. It's an investment in protecting what matters most. Stay prepared, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.